afternoon, everybody. My name is Donna Fiesel, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, and Abundance Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. You can also find us on our podcast, and that's netnewsnetwork.net. netnewsnetwork.net. Make sure you check that out. You'll also find lots of fantastic talk show hosts on that website as well. And they do a great job. They always speak the truth. I wanted to talk to you about a product. Amazon is one of our sponsors for the show. And so there's a product that I love to use, and it's frankincense. You remember the Bible story of Jesus being born and the wise men and all, and they were bringing in frankincense, myrrh. This is just like gold, frankincense, and myrrh. But I found this product to be really, really good for several different reasons, and I really love it in the skincare arena. I like natural products on my skin because I'm so prone to break out at absolutely nothing, and I can't use anything if I'm not really certain what it's about and what it's made of, or if there are weird ingredients in it. So I really love this product. It's essential oil. Now there's a huge difference now between essential oil and a fragrance oil. Essential oil is going to be a true natural product. I went on ahead and put a link down there for the frankincense. The regular price for this bottle, it's a pretty big bottle right here, regular $20.99. And if you'll use the link that you see right down there, Amazon.com, and it's just a really short link. But if you use that one instead of $20.99, you'll spend $13.88. So you're saving quite a bit of money just for trying it out. At least about $6 or so that you're saving. So I want to talk to you about what frankincense is. And because, it's like an exotic product, we all know that. But what good is it? And I just have to tell you, I love essential oils for everything. I use peppermint for my asthma, and that really kind of helps too with my coughing. Sometimes, I get on the coughing jag and I don't know when to stop. So it's good for that. But this is a very, very good skin care. Now, let me tell you what ingredients is in this, okay? Ingredient in this bottle. Okay, the proper name for it is Boswellia cartelia, which is frankincense oil. That's all. Make sure when you're buying an essential oil that you're not buying an essential oil blend, because what some people do is water down a product by putting some kind of an oil with the frankincense oil. This is 100% pure. And I can't even pronounce the name of it. Like it's therapeutic grade, by the way, 100% pure and natural. So the name is HIQILI. And so that's the name of the company right here. Okay, so go ahead and check that out. You're not spending a lot of money. It's not like you're buying a $50 cream for your face. And this is going to last a very, very long time. Now, let me tell you something about skincare. And I know this used to be trained in skincare. I was also trained by a friend of mine who's an esthetician. And she said, anytime you are using an oil like this, an essential oil, or maybe you're just putting olive oil on your skin, whatever you're doing, you're using an essential oil, make sure your skin, clean your skin off really well. Make sure all the makeup and everything is off. You're going to put any carrier or essential oil on first. So you'll blend that in. Carolyn used to always say, either your pinky finger or your ring finger for putting anything on your skin. And it's not as heavy. This finger right here, your index finger, is going to be the hardest pressure finger you got. But if you use the last two, either the pinky or your index, right here, your ring finger, I call it, you're going to be putting a lot less pressure on your face. You can put this right around your eye area, all over your face, and don't forget under the neck, okay, because that's a crucial part there as well. So anyway, you would put the carrier oil or your essential oil on first, and then follow up with a skincare lotion, moisturizer, whatever you'd like to use. I make my own, and again, Miss Sensitive Skin here. So I'll use a number of products for my face creams. And now remember, when you have something like you make your own skin cream, remember it's not going to last forever because you're not going to have the synthetics in it that's going to make it last a long time on the shelf. So I only make a little bit at a time, or maybe a little bit that I know I'm going to be selling out there on the market. So I use a lot of shea butter. I love shea butter. Coconut oil is also really, really good for your skin without your skin being really greasy. Now, frankincense oil, this is a real good oil. It's for all skin types. So if you have dry skin, skin's going to love it. It's just going to just drink it up. And combination skin, I still have oily skin, even at my age. So 64, I didn't think when I was 64 I would still have oily skin. But anyway, I still have it. Now let's talk about frankincense oil. Again, this is essential oil. Okay, it's distilled from the aromatic resin of frankincense trees. I'm going to check into that. I'd love to have a frankincense tree. It's probably not going to be the right climate, but I'm going to try one. I'm going to order it and just see. Okay, let's see. The essential oil tends to smell sweeter, cleaner, and fresher than the resin, and more people prefer the aroma of the essential oil to that of the resin when it's burned as incense. So frankincense essential oil is used most often for spiritual perfuming, and it has a really, really good perfumey smell to it. I love to smell it. And incense room fragrancing applications. But it's useful as an expectorant and sometimes is used in respiratory and cough formulas. And again, when you have asthma, you're always looking for natural treatments for your asthma. Now, the writer, by the way, this is a very good website, aromaweb.com. aromaweb.com. Real easy one to remember. So the author says, emotionally, I find the aroma of frankincense oil to be spiritual grounding, calming, and relaxing without being sedating. The aroma is an earthy, also slightly fruity, sweet, warm, spicy attitude to it. The country of origin and quality of the frankincense is used in essential oil. Distillation plays a big part in the overall aroma and characteristic of the essential oil. Now, let's talk about this just for a minute. We're going to be talking about biblical references for frankincense as well. But before we get to that, frankincense, essential oil, and spirituality. So the author says, I adore the aroma of essential oil, frankincense essential oil, and included in room fragrancing, incense, and spiritual blends all year round. I also love using frankincense essential oil during meditation, she says. It deepens and slows the rhythm of the breath, providing safe passage to the inner realms of the unconscious during meditation. Biblical references for frankincense. Frankincense is mentioned in several places within the Old and the New Testament of the Bible. Many of the references to incense are believed to be references to frankincense resin. So shown below are several different references, and I'll mention those in just a second, that are three references to the frankincense mentioned in the Bible. These references are all likely referring to frankincense resin, not frankincense essential oil. She says, I've seen some people claim that baby Jesus was given frankincense essential oil by the Magi. Jesus was likely gifted with frankincense resin. Unfortunately, there are some individuals who sell essential oils that try to claim that many of the aroma references in the Bible are referring to essential oils. So see, she's telling the truth about this. As much as I would love that to be true, it's incredibly unlikely. So here are the references. This is Exodus 30, 34, 35. Then the Lord said to Moses, take fragrant spices, gum resin, and pure frankincense in all equal amounts, and make a fragrant blend of incense. The word of a perfumer is to be salted and pure and sacred. And then Song of Songs, chapter 3, verse 6. Who is coming up from the desert like a column of smoke perfumed with myrrh and frankincense made from the spices of the merchant. And then Matthew 2:11, this is NIV, by the way, translation. On coming into the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. They opened their treasures, this is one of the treasures, and presented him with gifts of gold, incense, and myrrh. Okay, species used to distill frankincense essential oil. This is important. We know all of this as well. There are several species of frankincense that are used to distill frankincense essential oil. They share some similar therapeutic and properties and it's important to pay attention to the specific species of the frankincense essential oil that you're considering purchasing, as the market value, aroma properties, and conservation status varies depending on the species. We're getting a little scientific here, which is important too. Frankincense is also known as olibanum. Now, this particular species is the Boswellia. And so the typical country of origin is Oman or Somalia. So that's where this particular one is from. And let's see if there's anything else on this. Cartelia. Yeah, Somalia is where this one is from. But there are several species. I just wanted to let you know what country of origin that this thing is from. Okay, the oil often comes from the country, but not always. Sometimes it's best to view the GC/MS report for the frankincense oil that you're working with or considering purchasing. Based on the GC reports, she says, I have reviewed for all species, frankincense essential oil from any species tends to range from composition from 75 to 90%. And I'm proud to say this is 100%. So this is the real deal right here. That's why it's such a good deal right there. Regular $20.99 on sale for a little bit over 13 bucks. Okay, let's go ahead and cut into a commercial break. Then we're going to talk about the frankincense essential oil benefits and the uses. We'll be right back. The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018. Donna's Designs offers a line of handmade memorial, wedding, and keepsake jewelry that launched back in 1970. I'm a self-trained jewelry designer, and I will work closely with you to create unique designs you can love and treasure for years to come. Whether that be flowers that were used in a funeral arrangement or stones you found on the beach at a memorable trip, call me at 256-659-4319, and let's think of the possibilities.
Are you ready?
We all wonder what tomorrow will bring, but the future lays itself at the feet of the prepared and surrenders to the will of the persistent. It's not easy, but today shapes you so you can shape tomorrow. With Northeast Alabama Community College, when the future asks if you're ready, you can answer.
Yes.
Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
Let Rhonda at Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC take the burden off you for all your tax needs. I know because Rhonda has been taking care of my business since 2013. I feel Rhonda works for me because she knows the direct questions to ask to better benefit my unique business in order for me to get back the biggest refund possible. Rhonda is an ongoing student, and she knows tax laws are in a constant change every year. Call 256-281-9903 for an appointment to take the dread out of getting your taxes done. Rhonda is located at 11968 U.S. Highway 431 in Boaz. Again, that number is 256-281-9903. And let Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC champion your personal and business taxes. Jeff McCurdy of the McCurdy Law Firm has been a public service of this area for over 10 years. McCurdy, a member of the Henniger City Council, serves as prosecutor for the town of Sylvania and was named public defender for the city of Rainsville.
The McCurdy Law Firm is located at 17326 Alabama Highway 75 in Henniger to better represent his Jackson and DeKalb County clients. If you need to be represented by a true public servant with proven success, call Jeff at 256-996-8701 or send a private email to mccurdylawfirm@gmail.com. No representation is made that the legal services performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and my employees and I want to thank each and every one of you for your continued support. With everything going on right now, your rest is so important. That's why we're having the biggest MyPillow sale ever. Not only are my bed pillows as low as $19.98, but you can get the best body pillows ever. Regular $89.98, now only $29.98. Take your rest on the go with our Roll and Go Anywhere MyPillows for only $14.98. And we have our new couch and accent pillows. They aren't just for looks. They have MyPillow's patented adjustable fill that gives you that amazing MyPillow comfort. In this economy, you get the best gifts ever for the best prices ever. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code and you get deep discounts on body, couch, bolster pillows, and so much more, including my original bed pillows for as low as $19.98. Please order now while quantities last.
Good afternoon. We are back. My name is Donna Fiesel, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182, Charter Communications, as well as Abundance Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Thank you again so much for watching. You are very, very special to me. We're talking about frankincense oil, and so it's on sale through Amazon. All you have to do is the link you see right over there, Amazon, and if you'll use that particular link right there, you're going to save some money. The regular price on that is $20.99. You can actually get it for just a bit under $14. That is a super, super good deal right there. So go ahead and click that link, and you're also helping the station out when you do that. So we would appreciate you doing that. Okay, now frankincense essential oil. Again, it's not a carrier oil. It's not a fragrance oil. It's an essential oil. That's what you're looking for because this is your all-natural product, okay? The following uses and benefits are attributed primarily to the essential oil steam distilled from the Boswellia cartea, and that's what this one is. Okay, so this is really good for anxiety, asthma, which is why I had to keep it on hand, and I like it bonus for skincare, bronchitis, extreme coughing, scars, stress, and stretch marks. That's what it's used for. Okay, now the source through this is Julia Lawless. Now, Julia is the Illustrated Encyclopedia. She's the author of this, the Illustrated Encyclopedia of Essential Oils. And she actually wrote this book in 1995, and there have been a couple more references added in the 1996 and 1997 version of this book. Okay, so this is what she says. There's a great deal of risky and inaccurate information being propagated about the applications of frankincense essential oil in cancer treatment and prevention. You'll hear all kinds of stuff on the internet, so you got to be really careful what you read, okay? For more information, you can read The Frankincense Oil and Cancer in Perspective by Robert. He's essential oil expert, by the way. His name is Robert Tisserand, and I'll spell that for you. Tisserand. That's Robert Tisserand. Now, when researching the applications of frankincense essential oil, it's important to be sure you're verifying the applications for the actual essential oil from reputable sources. Some sources mistakenly confuse the benefits of the essential oil with those of the infused oil or pure resin. Okay, so let's get a little bit back down into it again. And let's talk about extraction, okay? So typical method of extraction is through hydrodistillation. Although many reputable authors, educators, and vendors list frankincense essential oil as being steam distilled, frankincense essential oil is typically hydrodistilled. And this is found through Robert Schuller Kessler from CA admin for frankincense resin and all three resins. Okay, now the plant part that's typically used from the tree is the resin, and the color is kind of a light yellow. And I want to show you, I'm going to put a little tip of it on my finger, and I don't know if you can see, it's kind of a yellowish in color. It is an oil, but it's not a, it goes down into your skin. It doesn't just sit on top of your skin, and that's something else that's really important. And this has a lot to do with skincare. Oh boy, this smells so good. This is so good for my asthma. If you've got asthma, you've got to get frankincense oil. I mean, I can tell a big difference. This one just came in yesterday, and I'm really liking this quality right here. I always buy things first, then talk to you about it after I've used it, because I'm not going to get the truth out there to you as well. It's very thin in consistency, and it has a perfumey kind of fragrance note. And that's the base of it. Now, the strength of the initial aroma is mild to medium, so it's not going to like be overload. You know, some plants you buy, like rosemary. Rosemary, I'm going to tell you what, it doesn't take much of that. It will just knock you out of the room. If you use rosemary essential oil, it's very loud. It's very strong. So if I put some of that, rosemary is really good to calm you down, by the way. It's good if you need to sleep, if you need some rest. But if something says you need to put 2 drops, do 1 drop, okay? Because I'm telling you, it's extremely strong. Now, the sustainability and conservation status of frankincense species of this particular Boswellia is near threatened according to the IUCN Red List of Threatened. Now, due to the growing demand of the species of this frankincense essential oil, it's very important to use this oil very mindfully and ensure that you're purchasing only from sources that are mindful of frankincense conservation. Okay, and this is definitely. Okay, I want to talk for you. Let's find the uses of this. I don't have a whole lot of time left, so let's talk about it. Essential oil safety, there's that. You can also find essential oil safety and a few other links on aromaweb.com, which is important to know as well. The safety information, let's see. Oh, shelf life on this one. Now remember, this is an essential oil. That means it's all natural. It's not going to last forever. To make it last a little longer, to kind of stretch that shelf life a little bit, I keep mine in the refrigerator. And by the way, when you put it on really cold to your face after you just wash your face with really warm water, not hot, not scalding, but warm water, it's going to feel so good on your skin. I mean, when it goes into your skin. And also, if you're prone to have dark circles under your eyes, putting this on cold is just, I mean, it's a world of wealth. You do that. And I'll tell you how you can put it on cold. If you'll put some, have a spoon, put it in the refrigerator. It's a really good thing to do. So have the spoon in your refrigerator, put just a little bit of this in a bowl, and put the bowl, a little bit of the frankincense oil, and the spoon into the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. That'll be plenty. After you've washed your skin, go to the refrigerator, pull out that bowl that has the cold spoon and the cold frankincense essential oil in there. And if you get the spoon and just, I don't have a spoon in here, I don't think. Pretend this is a spoon. This is a necklace I wore yesterday. Pretend this part right here is a spoon. So you'll take that cold spoon, and you know how the spoon has a little dip side right here? You want that part to go against your eyes. And if you get up in the morning and maybe, you know, a lot of us, we get allergies really bad this time of the year. And you may have some puffiness around your eyes. If you'll get a cold spoon, it's been dipped in this. Now, don't get it in your eyes. Be really careful around the eye area. But you'll put some of this cold frankincense oil under your eyes, under here. It's like you'll just watch the swellingness from the bottom of your eyes go away. If you have bags under your eyes, you won't totally get rid of it. You're going to have to take several treatments for it to totally go away. But you'll see a noticeable difference. You know, a lot of us this time of the year, again, you know, the weather's been really iffy and really weird here lately. Anyway, so this right here is just super, super good for under your eyes also, and good for those allergies. And again, if you have asthma, it's just the way to go. Okay, let's see. I wanted to also talk to you about some books that are available. And you can find these books on thriftbooks.com sometimes. If you go to thriftbook.com, you'll be able to buy the used books at a fraction of the price of a new book. Also, you can go to amazon.com. You can use the same code right there, and then you'll also get some savings there. If you go into the search sections and type in, say, essential oil safety, there are people who sell used books on Amazon as well. So, and sometimes you'll save even more money on, check them both out, whichever one's going to save you some money. It doesn't matter to me, I just want you to save some money. So go to the Amazon link right there, and it'll put you right to this oil, by the way. You won't have to search. It's right here. This is exactly what I bought. Okay, and again, it's on sale, regular price $20.99 for just under 14 bucks. After you order that, take a look at this. It's an essential oil book suggestions, essential oil safety. So again, on Amazon, you're going to be able to find new books if that's what you're looking for, and you'll also find some used books where you're going to save some money. And also, this is really important when you're looking at used books on the internet. You need to find out what condition they're in. If they've been written into, I could care less, unless it's just like all written up, whatever. But also, if the outside binder looks kind of like it's been used, like my books back here. These are real books, by the way. I've been asked about that. Are those real books behind you? Yes, they're my books, and I have even more. I'm just a bookworm. Books are full of information. There's just something about looking at a book, turning the page, and reading it. I love it. I'm all into it. So if you'll look for the used ones for the lower prices, and you can look up for reference, it'll say the most popular or whatever. You'll see something that's priced the lowest going up, or you can do the highest going down. You can search that way. But there are two books I want you to really think about. And one is Essential Oil Safety. Somebody's borrowing mine right now. But it's safety profiles for 400 essential oils and 206 constituents. Now, the author, we talked about this guy before, Robert Tisserand, and also Rodney Young wrote this book. Now, another real good one, and I've got this one too. It's on the other bookshelf over there. The Complete Book of Essential Oils and Aromatherapy. And this includes 125 essential oil profiles. And the author of this one is Valerie Ann Warwood. And again, you can find that on that link right there to Amazon right there. And there's also a directory you can go to, and it's on the website I just told you about, aromaweb.com, and it also gives you essential oils directory, essential oil properties, the uses, and the benefits right here. So let's see, frankincense should be in here somewhere. We'll see if I can find it real quick. I don't have just a few seconds left. All right, frankincense, where are you? So I think we got it coming right up here. It's in alphabetical order. Frankincense, there we are. All right, and so there we are. So you'll have a listing of all of these essential oils. Okay, we're gonna have to call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned something. Don't forget that spoon trick, okay? Bowl, frankincense essential oil, or whatever you're going to use, but frankincense is really good for puffiness under the eyes. Spoon needs to be in the refrigerator at least 30 minutes. Then you'll dip the essential oil, put it around your eye right here. Get 2 spoons. That way you'll get it done all at the same time. And you're going to feel how your eyes are going to be so relieved with all this pollen and stuff we have in the air. Again, thank you so much for watching. My name is Donna, and I'm your host of The Edge on ISC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can find us on television, channel 182, Charter Communications, Abundance Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. And it's so good to be with you today. So you make sure you take good care of yourself, and I'll be seeing you in just a few with another show.